Ten,
9, 8,
7,
6,
3, 2,
1.
0.
Prepare to start. Match starts in 3, 2, 1, go. First elimination.
Can you hear me there, FireHorse? Yeah, how's it going? I may as well come and commentate because, yeah, the Black only had 4 players, so I hopped out. Alright. 4v4. Yeah, we never want to play 5v4, like, it feels like a weird thing to do. Alright, what have we missed? Any epic plays yet?
Not really. There's been a couple of clears from Rockets, but
Oh yeah.
HHI is taking care of that pretty quickly. Oh well, he's back.
Ooh, Bleach. Oh, ho, ho. Yeah, this is our first time playing Abyss this season, and we haven't played it that much really in any scrimmages either, so it'll be interesting to see what they've left the cart. But yeah, I think we first round we had a couple of launch pads, then we did a couple of canyons, and now we've got a couple of Abyss, so trying to get a bit of variety going. So far so good. I'm sure Dark Ghost is pushing up very aggressively. I know that Black has made a lot of improvements of late. I think they started off, obviously like any team, got to take a couple of lumps, but looks like the last few games they've played, they've shown immense improvement. So we're definitely not taking them lightly today.
Yeah, they beat Blitz last week or a week before, I think it was. So
yeah, they played pretty well as well, for sure. Yeah, Blitz is no joke either. They've had a few problems trying to rebuild their team on the fly, but all killers. Oliver Evans hailing out of the UK. Water Egg, I haven't played Water Egg a ton. Not sure what his playstyle is. So it's quite interesting just to see what this map turns into. Oh, Dark Ghost, another beautiful run. He's had quite a few highlights this season. Dark Ghost has been in real good form. I think he's actually top of the leaderboards and interactions this season. So he's definitely doing work. Oh, Mr. V, gotta love to see that sniper. But yeah, I was going to say it's interesting. It's going to be interesting. Oh, they left the cart. Get on the cart, boys. It'd be interesting to see how this map sort of evolves now that they've removed those shocks out the back, because that was, this whole section of the map was just a bunch of shocks everywhere. So it's definitely not a minor change. Good coordination, needs that last kill. Oh, good man, Sir Void. Checkpoint. Tracker with is that a gold shotgun? So many people with gold shotguns. I know you're one of the first that I saw with gold shotguns. I think you got gold every weapon, don't you, FireHorse?
No, I still don't have the SMGs, but
yeah.
I'm working on that one.
I've still only got pistols. Shows that I'm a bit of a noob with other things. Too impatient to go pick them up. I thought that I'd be somewhat closer to the shock, so whenever I look, I'm like, oh my god, I'm still miles away. Dark Ghost is, you know, he's one of the best SMG players in the game. So this buff that the SMG's got is really helping him become a huge weapon for us, especially on this payload with his covering fire. Jump on the rail. Cart looks to me moving alright. Someone's gone through flank. Don't know whether to call that out. HHI hasn't actually been known for our comms. We've been pretty subpar in our comms, but we're actually finally trying to test out Discord to see whether you can get a little bit of a faster connection, because you can see how much of a difference it makes for the teams that do it. They're just really on the ball. The headset connections, you sometimes don't know whether they're cutting out, whether someone can hear you. All of a sudden somebody's muted, they don't know they are. Coming into the jelly room, so that part of the map is normally relatively easy to move through. This is where it starts to slow down. Let's see what Black has in store. Car's been stopped for a little while. Water egg. Great run. Oh, what is that, 4 kills? At least 4. 5. Oh, what's he gonna do here? Bit hard when you're going against those kind of numbers. Black's doing a great job here. They've really slowed down the progress. And here we go. Here they really need to. Oh. Mr. V is great in that spot because he gets such a long runway to look at players, and they've got just the tiniest little window to finish him off in with the. Everyone knows he doesn't miss too many shots with that sniper, so you panic a lot seeing that load up from far away. Now Bleach, I believe, took a bit of a break this season and just came back to help Black out when they were struggling with numbers. So he's really experienced and definitely made a big impact on the team. You can tell already. Or plenty of teams would have been clamoring to have him back, but he did a nice thing, went and helped this new growing team that was struggling on numbers, and kudos to him for that. Oh, nice bounce shots to avoid. Sarkos, good backup. Flat Dragon, I feel like Flat Dragon used to use a lot of rockets. He's doing great work with the pistols here. Looks like he's got a little bit of that handlebar grip going on. It's spreading like wildfire. This is a part of the map where you can really tell teams that are coordinated and how much of a difference it makes. Like here, we've got HHI is really just sort of trickling in here. You're getting 1 or 2 at a time. which just isn't really viable. It's such a long map. You get separated, and they're already set up. You hope that they'll group up a little bit better this time. Oh, nice kill. I always find they're really hard to be spinning and turning around to get the kill. Not as agile as some of these young guns. Oh, great play. Huge play there by Dark Ghost. So they got a minute and a half to go. 86. It's a pretty decent spot. I feel like for really evenly balanced teams, this is probably about where you'd expect to get to. Used to be a little bit different because it used to be so hard to reach the checkpoint with those shocks. In the Abyss tournament, this was a pretty par score. So definitely looks like a competitive map, and you can see that in the scores across the board. We've got Water Egg and Trauku, both doing really well. Bleach, obviously. Yeah, we got a few top scorers from HHI. Dark Ghost 37-24. Mr. V always goes positive, but you know, he's sort of staying a bit conservative with the shield and really great support, help keeping that cart moving. Really helps when you can get people like Dark Ghost being up and aggressive, taking some of the heat and drawing people out so Mr. V can pick them off. Let's see, Oliver Evans is way behind all his team. I wonder if they're going to wait for him or what their plan is. See here, Dark Ghost is a low, and he really is better off to wait up.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Oliver Evans looked like he went in alone.
Overtime.
Haven't seen Mr. V for a hot second. Here we go, 88. Pretty solid push, I'd say. I'd say that HHI will be happy enough with that effort, and Black likewise. They'll feel like they're in with a good chance. So set for quite a tight finish to this. Let's see if we can cycle through some of the HHI loadouts before it fully kicks off. It's always interesting to see what everyone decides to pick up. Dark Ghost ruining his accuracy stats there for a little bit. Oh, better miscommunication there. So now Dark Ghost is stuck with just one shock.
First elimination.
Dangerous spot for V, but he gets some value. Oh, can't quite escape. Oh, Servo pulling out the rockets. Pulling out the shotguns. Haven't seen him play with shotguns too much, actually. But you see so many huge kill streaks on stream these days with the shotguns that, you know, I'm sure people are getting, you know, I guess they're getting a little less grief for them as they did in the past. So they're becoming a little bit more popular. Back in the past, everyone just didn't want to be called a shotgun noob. I'm sort of the same. I felt sort of guilty when I'd used them for a while, so I stopped using them. I haven't really put much time into them. My mistake. Nice coordination here from Black, staying around the cart. That'll make sure that they can keep that cart moving if HHI doesn't bring in numbers. And a lot of teams don't bring in numbers. A lot of teams, they're just all individually rushing forward to the cart. Big kill there by Bleach, taking down rockets. Bleach again, doing work. Clearing a lot of great space here. Great time on a pretty similar pace to what HHI was, but they've done a great job here of pushing up, and HHI is just really getting one at a time. Our Bleach, huge flank kills, takes out both HHI near the cart. This is where I'd hope HHI would not rush in by themselves, and they'd hold back and just be a little bit more patient and wait. Easier said than done in the heat of the battle. You just want to get back to the cart and stop it as soon as you can, but if you've just got one of you and you've got the other team that's actually keeping the numbers, then it's just not really going to allow you to stop the cart. They really need to get a few numbers to the cart, get a stop here so they can get rockets set up if they want to have any chance at stopping them pre-checkpoint. And that'll help. It looks like they've, oh, just one left. Good job. So now Mr. V, you'll hopefully better find somewhere safe for his rockets so that he can stay alive. Oh, great kill by Dark Ghost. Being sneaky there. See if he gets any value. Someone's pushing up to take out rockets. That's the only thing with when you're hanging back there is less defense there for the rockets. So it looks like they might have taken down the rockets at this point. Oh, now we got a rocket up still. Dark Ghost picking up a rocket as well. More explosives the merrier in payload, really. You know, as long as you've got somebody that's, you know, causing a few more difficulties with the pistol and making it harder for the other team to group up and just push up and take the rockets out. HHI, hopefully they got somebody who's going to be standing on cart here soon. It's really, these explosives can only do so much. If they can keep inching it forward, then, you know, you're not going to stop the team. So just as important to have somebody standing on cart. Looks like they're doing a decent job of it, which is good. And this is looking very, very tenuous. They're going to need a full team wipe, take down those rockets if they're going to move this cart and reach the checkpoint. But all he needs one wipe, and then they're going to get a lot of movement. So either way at this point. Two people are fighting over the health together. That card is getting closer and closer. It's just getting inched up. There's just that's another one of the hard things with these 4 players, to have somebody dedicated to their car, especially when the rolls. You know, everybody's used to having their rolls set with 5, so it's a bit of an adjustment here. And someone who's not used to standing on cart, you kind of have to as well if you've got only 4 of you. So it's getting pretty close, 33 seconds, but the longer that HHI buys some time here, even if they did let them through, it's just going to make it that much harder in the second half of the map. Still looking super close. Be careful about inching it forward here. Jump on, jump on.
10, 9, 8.
But if Mr. V can stay alive with these rockets, hopefully he's changing positions like any good rocketeer so that they don't know whereabouts he is and they can't just rush forward and grab him. Looks pretty good, yep. Good job, HHI. I'll have to leave the commentary box to hop in for Waterway, but yeah, hopefully it's a decent second half of the match.
Match starts in 3, 2, 1, go. Red takes B. Blue first elimination. Red takes C. Blue takes A. Blue takes A. Red takes A. Blue takes A. Red takes B. Red team score countered. Blue takes B. Blue takes A. Blue team scores in 3 countered. Red takes C. Blue takes C. Red takes B. Red takes C. Red team score countered. Red team scores 3 countered. Blue takes C. Red takes B. Red takes B. Red takes C. Blue takes A. Red takes A. Red team scores 3, 2 countered. Blue takes A. Blue takes C. Red takes C. Countered. Blue takes A. Blue takes A. Blue team scores in 3, 2. Blue team scores in countered. Red takes B. Red takes B. Blue team score countered. Red takes B. Blue takes A. Red team scores 3 countered. Red team countered. Red team scores 3 countered. Blue takes C. Red takes C. Blue takes B. Red takes A. Red team countered. Red team scores countered. Red team scores 3, 2, 1. Red team wins this round. Go. Blue takes the first elimination. Red takes A. Blue takes B. Blue team's countered. Blue team countered. Red takes C. Blue takes C. Red takes B. takes A. Blue takes C. Red takes C. Blue takes B. Red takes A. Red team scores. Countered. Blue takes C. Blue takes B. Red takes A. Blue teams countered. Blue takes A. Red team countered. Red team countered. Red team countered. Blue takes C. Red team countered. Countered. Red team countered. Red team scores 3 countered. Blue takes B. Red takes B. Blue takes B. Red takes B. Blue takes B. Red takes B. Blue takes B. Red takes C. Blue takes C. Blue takes B. Red team scores 3. Countered. Red team countered. Blue takes C. Red team countered. Blue takes B. Red takes B. Blue takes B. Red team countered. Red team countered. Red team scores 3, 2, 1. Red team wins this round. Match point. Blue takes C. First elimination. Red takes A. Blue takes C. Blue takes C. Blue takes B. Red takes B. Red takes B. Red team countered. Red team countered. Red takes B. Red team scores 3, 2, 1. Countered. Red team scores 3. Countered. Blue takes C. Blue takes B. Blue takes A. Red takes C. Blue takes C. Red team scores 3. Countered. Red countered. Blue takes B. Countered. Red team scores 3, 2, 1. Red team wins.
There you have it, folks. Just under 10 minutes to take the win for HHI. Mr. Soap top scoring, 11,000, 29 kills, 20 deaths. Track U top scoring for Blue, 19 kills, 24 deaths. Dark Ghost overall, top killer, 40 kills. Damn fine show. Supernova versus Dark should be on right now. Looks like Black will be back in action with TBDI tomorrow. My time anyway. And looks like we'll leave it there, folks. Thanks for watching Dash League.